This is the Southlands Foundation. It is a not-for-profit organization with the goal of teaching students respect of the land through horseback riding. I have ridden at the Southlands Foundation for the past 5 years, and it has become my second home. At the Southlands Foundation, I have learned to become a stronger rider while also learning how to care for the land and its animals. But whose idea was it to start a place like Southlands, and how did it come to be? The Southlands Farm was founded in 1938 by Deborah Dowse, but the property's history dates back to over 300 years ago when the King of England granted the land to the Livingston and Beekman families from whom Ms. Dowse is descended. The property Ms. Dowse's father built was originally 800 acres extending from Mills Road to Fox Hollow Road and the Hudson River to today's Route 9. In 1937, Ms. Dowse's father died, leaving his children the entirety of his property.
And, well, I had some kind of an idea that one could hang on to the place. The place was 500 acres and had 8 houses on it.
Ms. Dowse was only able to keep the south land of the farm. The rest was sold to Vincent Astor. The property she kept was about 200 acres and originally designated for riding and a pasture for animals by her father. Ms. Dowse established the Riding Academy Southlands out of this land. Over the next decades, Ms. Dowse continued to build her vision of Southlands. She wanted everyone, rich or poor, to have access to the land and riding.
And Mrs. Dowse was our first teacher, strong mentor, imparted life skills as well as riding skills, which we were all grateful for. At one time we had cows and chickens. She made butter here. We always had eggs, a veal calf, and it was really a working farm.
It's an educational facility specializing in horsemanship and animal husbandry with a bend towards land conservation. And that was her vision.
Ms. Dowse's vision was solidified in July of 1983 when she converted the farm to a not-for-profit, establishing the Southlands Foundation. Her biggest challenge came when the county chose Southlands as one of 5 sites charted for a landfill.
Because of the clay soil, and that's one of the main reasons it was cited for a dump in the landfill, because clay doesn't absorb the water, so the water sits in it.
One of the ways Ms. Dowse successfully fought this was by joining with Scenic Hudson and putting an easement on the land in 1987.
They took over an easement on the land from where the pony barn is all the way down to Mill Road. That entire part of the property is in an easement or protection with Scenic Hudson. They walk the property every year to make sure that Southlands is living up to its part of the bargain, which is we're not developing that land, we're maintaining what's on it, so we have to maintain the trails and keep them open. We're not allowed to cut any new trails. If we do want to put any more buildings up, they need to be of an agricultural nature, and we do let Scenic Hudson know if we're going to do that, even as much as the new pony shed that went into the pony paddock.
Though Ms. Dowse died in 1994, Southlands continues to educate riders of all ages and care for the land and its animals.
We want to maintain the ability to feed our horses by growing good quality hay. We fertilize every year. We're trying to keep the weeds out, which is almost impossible. We have a couple family of foxes that we watch and take care of, and if they look like they're starting to get anything with mange, we deworm them with ivermectin to make sure that the mange is taken care of. We have 2 families of coyotes on the property this year as well, both with 3 to 4 pups. Same with the ivermectin and the mange. We had eaglets on the property last year. I haven't seen them this year, but usually they come out later in the season. And there's always a family of red-tailed hawks on the property as well. So we just keep an eye on those wild animals. We are going to maintain our hay fields, and we're working slowly to bring the west side of Big Field into good quality hay as well. That has a lot of what they call drainage tiles to control the water runoff that's natural on the property, but also has been enhanced by Route 9. and so we're going to have to fix those over the years, but that takes quite a bit of money to do that.
It is clear Southlands will continue Ms. Dowse's vision for many years to come.